everyone, welcome back or welcome to my channel. My name is Savannah and today marks the very first day of our screenshot reveals like we always do for new DLC packs coming to Planet Zoo. And this time we are taking a look at the Takin coming with the Eurasia Animal Pack releasing on December 13th. This is actually our very first screenshot for this guy because they were not released with the announcement trailer. We got a screenshot of the Wolverine and a screenshot of the Wisent, I believe. And there might have been one more, or was that it? I don't know. Time is all blending together and I'm losing track of what's what. But anyway, today we're taking a look at the Takin, and being an animal pack, we are not really expecting any new scenery pieces, foliage, things like that. We may get a couple plants. We may get some signs. We usually do get some signs with new animals. So I'm really hoping that they're going to follow the same kind of style that the other signs are in. I would love a cohesive style pattern for signage in the game. And then maybe some statues too would be great, but I'm not quite sure what we will get just yet. Looking at this screenshot, I don't see anything tree or plant wise that's new. None of those rocks back there are new. It is a very gorgeous screenshot. I'll give them that. Again, I love the kind of wintry feel that all of these screenshots have, as well as the entire pack. Obviously, the area that all these animals are in isn't in winter all the time, but I think it's a nice little fit that they're releasing this pack in December, in winter, at least winter in the United States, and that they've made this whole thing like a little winter wonderland. I absolutely love it. Looking at the screenshot, as far as the animals go, it looks like we have 1, 2, 3 adult Takin and 4 baby Takin. Look at how dumb the babies look. The little one's face in the foreground, like dumb in a good way, right? I say dumb in like an endearing way. They're absolutely adorable with their little ears out to the side, but their noses are so big. They're such funny looking animals. There's not really too much to talk about as far as the screenshot goes, so let's just talk about the Takin just a little bit. If you guys are new to my channel, I love to introduce like facts and actual information about the animals that we're getting in the game because I myself am a huge animal nerd. So today's information comes from the San Diego Zoo's website about the Takin. Takins have some neat adaptations that help them stay warm and dry during the bitter cold of winter in the rugged Himalayan mountains. A thick secondary coat is grown out to keep the chill away, which they shed for the summer. They also have a very noteworthy nose. We were just talking about the baby's nose. A large moose-like snout has big sinus cavities to warm up the air that is inhaled before it gets to the lungs. Without this adaptation, Takins would lose a large amount of body heat just by breathing. That's fascinating. I definitely feel like when I'm in the cold, my nose gets really, really cold, like breathing in and out the air, right? That's an amazing adaptation. I did not know that. Yet another protection is their oily skin. Although Takins have no skin glands, their skin secretes an oily, bitter-tasting substance that acts as a natural raincoat in storms and fog. Streaks of this oily stuff can be seen where Takins rub up against the sides of their habitats at the San Diego Zoo. Split hooves help Takins move around easily in their rocky habitat. They also have an odor that smells like a strange combination of horse and musk. Both males and females have shiny black crescent-shaped horns that grow from the center of their massive head and can reach up to 35 inches or 90 centimeters in length. Each spring, Takins gather in large herds and migrate up the mountains to the tree line, an altitude above 14,000 feet or 4,300 meters. As cooler weather approaches and food becomes scarce, the Takins move down to the forested valleys. As they move up, down, or across the mountains, Takins use the same routes over and over again. This creates a series of well-worn paths through the dense growths of bamboo and rhododendrons that lead their natural, I think that's a plant, rhododendrons, that lead their natural salt licks and grazing areas. Takins eat many kinds of alpine and deciduous plants and evergreens. When it comes to food, Takins munch on almost any vegetation within reach. This includes the tough leaves of evergreen rhododendrons. I think that's how you say that. I'm not sure. I think I've heard that word before. I've just never seen it spelt out before. So hopefully you know what I'm talking about. Evergreens like oaks, willows, and pine bark, bamboo leaves, and a variety of new growth leaves and herbs. They can easily stand on their hind legs, front legs propped up against a tree, to reach the higher vegetation if they need to. How cool would that be if that's an animation in the game? I highly doubt it. Highly doubt it, but that would be really cool to see if they stood up on trees or like stood up on a special feeder to feed. That would be pretty cool. If the tallest leaves are out of reach, Takins have been known to use their powerful bodies to push over small trees to bring those leaves closer. That would be a really cool animation as well. Like cows and sheep, Takins are ruminants and pass food into the first stomach, the rumen, when they first swallow it. Microbes in the rumen help digest very small particles of food. Larger particles pass into a second chamber that regurgitates these particles, called cud, back into the mouth to be chewed into pieces small enough to be digested properly. Takins typically eat in the early morning and again in the late afternoon. They spend the day under cover of the dense vegetation, venturing into the open only on cloudy or foggy days. When Takins aren't eating, they're usually resting. Sounds like my kind of life, eating and napping. A Takin sleeps with its head resting on top of its extended front feet, almost like a dog. How cute! Oh my gosh, they better sleep that way in the game. I'll be very excited. Takins at the San Diego Zoo are fed Bermuda hay, alfalfa, herbivore pellets, and low-starch, high-fiber biscuits. So there you go, a little bit about Takins. Now I could go on and on and on, but in the interest of time and making sure that I have enough time to cover other things, that's where we'll end it here. If you have any other Takin information, fun facts, I would absolutely love to hear them. Down in the comment section below, we can get a conversation going and just talk about these guys. Anything that you think I should know, and good zoos that I can look at for inspiration would be incredibly helpful. Obviously, I know the San Diego Zoo has them. That's my home zoo. But if any other facilities that you know have these in their facility, I would love to know about it. And that way I can Google it and I can look to see what their exhibits look like. But that's it for me. That's all I have on the Takin screenshot that we got today. Please let me know what you think down in the comment section below. While you're down there, be sure to hit the like button and the subscribe button. It's the best way to make sure you don't miss out on any future content. And until probably tomorrow, but until next time, I'll talk at you in the next video. Bye!